everyone, today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on the look that I'm wearing right now. It's like my old Hollywood like pin-up kind of glamoury look. I wore this a lot during the holidays last year and I think it's perfect for the holidays. Yeah, I will have a hair tutorial on this look. If it's not up yet, it'll be up in a day or two. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. To start off with, I'm taking my MAC primer, and with one pump of that, I'm rubbing that all over my face. And for my foundation, I'm using Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation and my Beauty Blender. I'm putting that all over my face and then blending it with my Beauty Blender. I am in the lightest shade of this foundation, if you are wondering. Once it is all blended in around my face and down into my neck, I wanted to be taking my Heart Candy Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer and placing that underneath my eyes and blending it in with my Beauty Blender. Next, with my Bed Nye Luxury Powder in Cameo, I'm going to be setting my under eye concealer with my Beauty Blender. And then I'm going to be taking a little bit and dusting it all over my face. For my eyebrows, I'm using the Nude Tude palette and the color Sleek, and I'm just going to draw them on. And I'm just going to lock them in place with some eyebrow gel. For my eyes, I'm first going to take my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly and put that all over both of my eyelids. Next, I'm going to be working with some tape to create the shape that I want on the end of my eye. So I'm going to take a piece and then put it on my sleeve just to lose some of its tackiness so it doesn't remove my foundation, and place it on an angle up towards the corner of my brow. I'm going to repeat the same step for the other eye and make sure that they are going up in a similar angle. I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk and place some of that on my eyelid. Once I have a little bit on there, I'm going to then blend it out with my ring finger on both eyes. I'm only going to be working with my Naked Basics palette by Urban Decay, so I'm first going to take Venus and put that all over my eyelid. And the brush I'm using is just a flat shader brush. This really creates the shape that I want, and you'll see that in a bit. So I'm going to start off with Naked 2, and from the edge of my eye, I'm going to kind of make a fake kind of crease, like a cut crease sort of, and drag that into the corner of my eye. So as you can see on the corner of the tape, it creates a harsh line from that tape there. So I'm just going to keep dragging that across and creating a fake crease. I'm just continuously blending up until it's blended into my brow bone and doing the same thing for the other eye. Then I'm going to be taking Faint, which is a darker brown from Naked 2, and I'm going to repeat the same steps exactly where I put the first color. It's just building the color. I'm just continuing blending up into my brow bone just to make sure there's no harsh lines. Lastly, I'm going to be taking Crave, which is a matte black shade in the palette, and I'm going to be running it on the same line as I did with the other two colors, just across into the inner corner of my eye and blending it upwards. I'm just continuing to feather it out on the corner just to make sure that all of the edges and the edge against where the tape is very clean and sharp. Once I have repeated this step on the other eye, I'm then going to be taking a blending brush. This is the MAC 217 if you're wondering, and I'm just going to make sure that everything is blended in nicely. I'm taking Venus from the Naked Basics palette also and putting that underneath my brow as my brow bone highlight. And for my eyeliner, I'm using this Stila one. I love it. The label's almost gone, and I'm just making a really dramatic wing. I left the tape on during this part because once I take it off, you'll see that it creates a really crisp line, and it's a lot less effort to have to create a nice line for my wing liner. So there's a little cheat tip for you. So once that was all done, I took off the tape and then I kind of extended the line out a little bit more because I wanted it to be a little bit more dramatic. For my drop down color, I'm taking Naked 2, which is the lightest brown, and rubbing that underneath my eyes. And I'm going to be taking my Bahama Mama bronzer by The Balm, and I'm going to chisel my face out. My cheekbones and my jaw and my temples and my forehead, making my face look a lot smaller than it is. And for blush, I'm using my NARS blush in Orgasm. This is my favorite blush at the moment. I love it. For a highlight color, I'm obviously using my Mary Luminizer by The Balm. I love this thing more than I can even try to describe. For my lashes, I'm using these Sephora, I think they're called the Regal lashes, and I'm just using some tinted duo lash glue for them. And while they are drying, I'm applying some Maybelline Rocket Volume Express mascara to my top lashes. Once my lashes are applied, I am just taking a little bit more of that jumbo eye pencil in Milk and applying that into my waterline. And then applying a little bit more of the Maybelline Rocket to my bottom lashes. I put a lot of mascara on my bottom lashes because they're so long. And then for my lips, this is my favorite lipstick I think I've ever seen in my entire life. It's MAC Riri Woo, and I love it. So this is the lipstick I'm going to be using. And after my lipstick is applied, I am finished. So that concludes this makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can. It's Bailey Beauty XO. And I hope you guys have a good day. Bye!